What's happening, guys? I'm here to basically just talk about a recent rug, very recent, it just happened today. Um, and I just wanted to talk through what it was, kind of the history of it, very short history, and see if we can avoid doing things like this. Okay, so the one we're talking about here is GigaChad. Now, if any of you have gone into this and looking at that logo or the name makes you want to puke because of the money you've lost, I do apologize for that. But, you know, it's a basic logo, silly name, very typical in the DeFi space of finding projects like these. So, website, basic, super basic, nothing creative about it, nothing unique about it. And they were basically giving one Chad per GigaChad, and each GigaChad was worth 10 Chads. So you had to buy 10 Chads to get the GigaChads. Never said Chad so much in my life. And initially, I think the first couple of days they had they basically had a promotion saying that we will give you 3 times the amount or double the amount initially, and then they did 3 times the amount. And they were talking about it on Discord. Initially, they had Telegram, which you can see here, just a Telegram link. Then they had the Discord, which they haven't even put a link on here. And they were offering, you know, these discounts for these chads, so it was just shooting up, as you can see. So, you know, it kicked off on the 10th of December. And you can see that it, just like most of the new coins and DeFi project, they come in and they shoot in the first day, maybe in the first couple of hours. So here it reached a price of 56 per Chad, and you needed 10 Chads. Don't forget to create a node. And once you put your money into these nodes, the way it works is kind of like Strong, Ring, etc. Is that once you put it in, it's gone. You can't take it out. Time Wonderland, you can take that out, etc. But here, once you put that initial investment in, it is gone. Goodbye, sayonara, it's gone. And then within a couple of days, on the 14th, today, 8:50 GMT, it is resting in peace. They have robbed us, you could say. And I apologize if you guys have put a lot of money in this. It is, a lot of this space is super risky. So, you know, we kind of, well, I mean, I kind of expected all of these silly ones to be rugged anyway, but I think we could do more to probably predict these coming up, and not sort of get caught out by it. So here's what some of the people have put in. So we've had this AVSA ETH, new projects added to my bag of the weekend. He added 50 Chad nodes on December 13th. Now, December 13th, he's probably put in about, because you need 10 Chads per node, and he's got 50 nodes. So he's got about 15 grand worth of them. It's got about 15 grand, and then Crypto's at the bottom, highlighting the fact Chad has been rugged. I'm sure he knew about that when he checked it. And there's a lot of pride in a lot of people when they go into these projects that they find by scouring Discord, joining these, you know, underground almost layers of dirtbag projects, right? And then when we find one, like, oh wow, I found a gem. That's going to be the next big thing. But you kind of have to expect, You got to know whenever you're in that underground part, the dirty part, the scummy part of Discord, where these sort of snakes are lying about, you know, trying to take a bite, and that poison, you know, they're slowly dripping you. So in this instance, well, my analogies are really going off the charts here, but in this instance, they have slowly taken that money. They're giving you just enough back to say, hey, buy more Chad nodes, buy more Chad nodes. And on the fourth day, sayonara. Goodbye. So, you know, so we've got Crypto Chad here, not the best looking chart. Chad, 50 nodes at 20K. Oh my God, this is 20K. 50% he's recovered from cashing out every day, I'm guessing. No more apes for me. That's about 4 rugs in a few weeks. That is a hard lesson learned. And we got to learn from each other's mistakes, guys. You know, Crypto Chad, myself, you know, the other people that have invested and lost money, we got to share the pain and say, hey, what can we do to stop these get rich quick schemes? But really it's for the creators of these projects, not necessarily for the people investing it. Because unfortunately, that's just the way these nodes work, is once you put your money in, you cannot take it out instantly. It's not, I mean, not only are you reliant on them giving you rewards, and then the value of those rewards based on the price of that coin at that time, you could be left with nothing. This is super risky. These new node forks that are coming out all the time, super risky. Hope GigaChad Avex loses his testicles in a sleighing accident. I love that. Well, Father Christmas has come down our chimney and taken our presents. This is some dodgy Santa. So we've got a runaway investor here. Looks like Chad just got rugged. I'll no longer be promoting any ring forks moving forward or talking about any. Seems like these scams are getting out of hand. Really upset by what just happened. Moving forward, I would recommend everyone to not buy any forks unless reputable team. That's a very good sound advice there. And we should not be promoting anymore. Do not try to shill anymore. Guys, I'm telling you right now, that a lot of people say this is not financial advice. I'm telling you, this is financial advice. Don't put your money at risk. That's my financial advice. Which is saving you money so you can buy that burger for the next day. Save it for a holiday. Right? Enjoy your day, man. Chill. Don't need to put it in these really scummy projects. Is anyone surprised? Yikes. How did they rug if they said liquidity was locked? Well, can you really trust these people on Discord that want to be anonymous? You cannot trust people who do not want to take responsibility if things go wrong, right? If these people are saying, hey, just give me your money and I'll give you some of this every 4 hours, and you don't know who they are, would you do that in reality? If someone came down on the, came to you down the street and said, hey, can you just give me like 10K and I'll give you slowly some of that 10K back, but for life. And I think that's how they basically sell it to people, is that they think this is for life. But really, rugs are not for life. DeFi rugs are for a couple of days. Maybe longer, some of them. But this was a fairly quick rug. Okay, makes no sense to me. They built a strong community, had the money in the treasury to build a strong base. I guess greed took over. Greed did not take over. It was planned and executed. They were always going to rug. Yeah, I think it was obvious. They made the least amount of effort on their project, took the money and ran. They are going to be having a great Christmas. So jumped into Katana and Chad last week. How your plays coming on? I took a chance on a meme coin and it rugged. Win some, you lose some. Chad was actually looking like it had potential too. What a crazy world. I mean, with a name like Chad, I mean, I really didn't feel like it had a lot of potential. I didn't really have that many. I had the one node, and just to see how it was going to play out. And clearly it was super fast. So, and someone actually did some research. Mr. Skittles here, Sling NN Skittles. Chad just got rugged, and they basically found the transaction hash. They were looking into it. And Ryan here mentioned that not invested into this coin. However, I did some quick wallet checking, and the owner of Chad sent Ethereum to KuCoin, one of his alt wallets, wrote up a small pastebin, etc. to look at. So up to you if you want to contact KuCoin now, and that is something we can do. So he's looked into it and he's put the contract owner wallet, the proof of it. We can assume there's a contract owner or someone who knows a contract owner, considering 9,500 is a lot of money. Personally though, I think there's more to it than, I guess, the research done here, mainly because they've not walked away with 9,500. They've walked away with hundreds of thousands, if not more. Like, that is a given. They've not walked away with 9,500. There's a lot more they have taken. So, you know, if this is something that is valid, maybe we can investigate this further and report it to KuCoin. So that is something we can do. Lock those addresses up so they can't take money out of them. So something else I guess we should always consider, well, this is almost affirmations, because, you know, it's happening to me as well. It's something that I need to remember. You should always expect to go in thinking there is a chance that you could get rugged, or this could get rugged. Do your research in devs behind the creation of it? You know, are they anonymous devs? You know, the more anonymous they are, then the less likely you should trust them. Like, that's a given in any part of our society. Is it simply a copy? Then it's super high risk. They haven't done anything. They haven't done anything creative. They're not offering anything new. Nodes may not last that long, since it relies on people to constantly keep joining in order for the party to continue, which is how the node, aka Ponzi scheme, works. So this lasted 4 days. So if you joined in on the first day and you didn't make your money back within the third day, you're not really getting any profits, to be honest, in those 4 days. Because I think a lot of people would need to wait at least 10 days to recover how much they had put in. So there you go. I don't think you'd make it in 4 days. So I think, do not go into these nodes. Let's stop giving these people monies. Okay, we're not going to entertain this, guys. So let's equip ourselves of taking these sharks, the snakes, whatever you want to call them, down in the little dungeon that they're, you know, scheming against us innocent people. Let's work together to stop these sharks from taking our money so easily. Only go for well-established ones, and check RugDoc website for additional checks that have been done. It's true. I mean, these are, you're going to get like 1 out of 10 maybe that are going to be successful. So this is expected. Do not put in a lot of money, right? I am not your financial advisor, but it just makes sense, right? If it's going to give you a little bit of heartache, a little bit of pain when you have lost it, don't do it. If it's play money, that's very different, right? If you're already rich and you're just trying to catch the next Dogecoin, etc., that's different. But, you know, just make sure your mama don't come at you and hit you around the head. Sorry, that's my terrible American accent. Who is next? Ring, Katana, Thor. Thor again. I put Thor twice. Should be someone else there. Just be careful. If you're jumping in any of these, Ring recently got hacked. There's still got a lot of devs working on this. They're active on social media and they're trying to make amends on what happened. So kind of trustworthy, but really still all risky. And that's about it. So be careful, guys. Take care with your money. Bye.